Hello everyone and welcome to another Solo Wizard High Roller video. In today's game we are running the 11 gold build. That is just essentially an 11 gold spellbook, and we're going to try and get some kills. Now I particularly like this spawn because there's a lot of things you can break here, a lot of different directions you can go, and just beyond this door there's usually 2 goblins and a house shrine. You can kill the goblins, go down, get a lion's head chest, but in today's game we got a bit unlucky and for some reason the centipede was already pretty aggro there. So the other thing you can do is someone almost always spawns on the other side of this door, so on the top right of the map. Usually I wait for them to start clearing towards me, and by that time I'm done with the centipede room and I'm ready to fight. But this time, since the centipede room was full, I'm just going to go ahead and start clearing this room so I can fight with them. I am running lightning strike instead of zap here, so I do have to waste a magic missile on these dragonflies. Otherwise, if you're running zap, 2 zaps will usually kill them with a free spellbook. This guy has got moves and we hit our arm on the door there. Always a reminder, if you're fighting in a doorway, always stay to the left when you have a spellbook so your arm doesn't hit the wall. So I don't hear whoever spawned there just quite yet, which means they probably started clearing towards the left side instead of downwards. And we do see dead bodies and a fighter, so we know someone is there. We're going to protection pot. We are going to then haste and invis. Now, I was pretty sure it was a fighter, but then when I saw that silhouette, I wasn't actually sure anymore. I thought like maybe I missaw the first time, so I was anticipating a wizard to like come out of nowhere here. I didn't realize the guy was just sitting there. Yeah, I started to doubt myself, but then we hear him and it is a fighter, so we want to keep our neutral distance. And usually if a fighter doesn't run right at you, you can sort of like keep this distance and kite him. He did take damage from mobs probably, which is why he is second winning. And it's kind of hard to kill people when they're playing around these sort of pillars, but we bought lightning strike, which makes it a lot easier to do so. He started running and he's trying to bait us in here, so we're just going to be a bit cautious, but instead of pushing him back with that fireball, it actually pushes him up. And you can see just one hit and we are almost dead. And that was with the shield potion, although it might have expired, but luckily we do end up killing him, and he was actually pretty geared. He had a purple longsword, he had a necklace, and pretty much all of his stuff had stats on it. So we're going to go ahead and just loot him. Now, in a game like this, once you're pretty much fully looted, and after killing a fighter, their stuff is so bulky that you almost will be fully looted. What I like to do is sort of just camp out and look for an exit. The circle isn't in our favor. However, this room does have a secret exit, so if we could just clear towards that, we can camp it until it is ready to open. And after my surgical kit is done, I'm fully healed, I'm just going to meditate to get my spells back. So we're just going to go ahead and start clearing over here, get a bit more loot. These boots are actually quite nice. They give us the armor rating that the other ones gave us, and they give us a bit of knowledge, which is always beautiful on Wizard. And the exit is on the bottom left of the room that we are currently in, so we want to start kiting that way. These fireflies are a nightmare without zap. They always do, right before they attack, they sort of drop down vertically, so it's hard to aim with magic missiles before they can get their shot off. I thought there was only around 1 or 2 goblins here, but then I missed the magic missile on this one, which made me have to magic missile again. And I'm currently out of magic missiles, so I want to meditate. The circle's moving in a bit faster than I anticipated, so I'm like, okay, let's just go ahead and clear here really quick. But that guy moves away, and to be in the circle, I have to be in this room. However, there is a lot more than I anticipated in this room, and that guy came back and brought his friends, and the mummy spawned behind us. So the important thing to do is make sure you don't panic. We can always just go around here, close the door. We can't get the health shrine because that centipede is still in there, but we can just sort of chill on these guys. But we do see players. don't know if you guys can hear their voice comms, but there's more than one person over there, and they are teaming up. So a quick tip if you're ever on these and there's a goblin there, you can sort of just like make him stop in front of the pillar and just get him kicked off. So if that guy opens the door and he's like a ranger or something and starts shooting us, we're pretty in a pretty bad situation. But I think they are scared of wizards. They probably don't come across them too often because a wizard is kind of a bad class for solos. But essentially, I do want to just chill here, get my HP back, get my spells back, and prepare for an inevitable fight in case those guys do decide to team up, because nowadays tons of people are teaming up in high roller goblin caves, and it's really hard to deal with, especially as someone who is like here for the kills, the leaderboard kills. I know there's going to be an archer on the left, so I really want to clear him. That way I'm in this circle and I have a bit of space to work with if anyone does push me. Sometimes the goblins can get glitched where they're like looking the opposite direction, and even if you hit them in the head, they won't take headshot damage, which is why I had to waste a lightning strike here. I do hear a portal, so someone is getting out on the right side in that big room. But essentially, I know there's more than one people there, more than one person there. I know that they are together. So if I pick a fight with one of them, all of them are probably going to start fighting me. So I really just want to camp out here until that exit opens up. I'm going to open the door and see what the situation is here. And we see one guy down there, but we also hear two people to the left. I could probably kill this guy. The problem is there's 3 people in this room, and if they team up on me, I'm sort of dead. So I'm just going to probably chill and check if the exit is open. And luckily it is, so we are able to just get out with all our fighter loot. And I did end up selling this guy's loot for around 600 gold in total. The server just got wiped, so not much gold in circulation, so prices were pretty low. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe and let me know what you want to see in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next video.